Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Opinion Machine, the show where we talk about all things gaming. My name is Killjoy, and today we're going to talk about the Saints Row reveal trailer. Now, if you don't know, that Gamescom is currently on. Yesterday they had opening night live where they showed off a bunch of games, and one of the big things that they showed off there was the reboot of Saints Row, which, you know, I love Saints Row 3 and 4. I think a lot of people really like 2 and the sort of the more serious side of it, but 3 and 4 were like the games that got me into the series. They're over the top, crazy. And we got this trailer, which will hopefully be in the background of this video for you guys to watch. And yeah, I was very disappointed with this. This was not what I was expecting to see, or at least this trailer didn't have that kind of craziness that I kind of come to expect from Saints Row. Now, I understand that this is a reboot of the series. They're probably taking it back a few steps, more like Saints Row 2, Saints Row 3. But the problem is I've kind of come accustomed to the characters in 3, the characters in 4, some of the silliness that just wasn't there in the trailer. I will straight up say that I think this reveal trailer was bad. I don't think it did a very good job of showing off the game. Me and the guys live streamed it, and I thought it was Saints Row, but I wasn't sure until right at the end it came up saying like Saints Row. Even the gameplay didn't really show like a lot. It's kind of, yeah, I think they just misfired on this trailer. I think they should have done a better job, maybe at like just showing off some stuff that's happening in the game. It just seems a bit too serious with a very cartoony art style, which is fine. I have no problem with the art style, but it felt like what was going on in the trailer and how the trailer looked just didn't mash. Like, and then the 4 characters that they show, like, I have like no idea whether these people are interesting or not. The one right at the end of the trailer with the rocket launcher, who's like one of the main characters, didn't seem that interesting at all. But I mean, obviously this is just a reveal trailer, so it's just like, I'm just going off what I can see in it. But overall, I was very disappointed with this trailer. I then went and read about the game afterwards and heard that they had like insurance fraud back, and they were trying to make it more like Saints Row 3, which is good stuff. Like, that's what I would like. I like Saints Row 3 a lot. But I think looking at some people online and looking at what they've done, I think they definitely failed with this reveal trailer. It didn't get me hyped like a Saints Row trailer should. If you go back and watch some of the marketing material for Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4, like, they're actually crazy, and it's like really hype, and it shows off the game and all this other stuff. But this trailer just didn't do that. It seemed just like it seemed a little bit generic, to be honest. And I think that kind of, don't know, just left kind of a sour taste, because that's not what Saints Row is about. It's not about like being generic at all. It should have been in the trailer maybe just showing off some character customization, showing off some silly weapons, like stuff like that, like the series has kind of come to be known for. And we didn't really get that in the gameplay stuff either that they showed, like a snippet of that. So, you know, this game's coming out next year in February, I believe. And right now, all I can say is that I am going to wait and see, but I am not really that hyped for this game right now. Like, I genuinely was like expecting really big things and being like, oh cool, you know, new Saints Row, like one of my favorite like open world series. And now I'm like looking at it and being like, well, I don't really, I wanted it to distance itself from Grand Theft Auto, and it seems like it's kind of bringing that back in a bit. And it just sucks. Like, you never want to see like a series like that has all these creative ideas and all these amazing like features and stuff suddenly become a lot more grounded. You know, there's definitely some like influence there of Fortnite, it feels like, with some of like the designs and stuff, which is weird. I don't know, like I just feel disappointed with this trailer as a reveal trailer. I just don't think it did anything to help revitalize the franchise. It's like, yes, you're setting it in a different place, which is fine, and you've got new characters, which is fine, but I don't know anything about these characters apart from what I've seen in that like 2-minute trailer, and they're just generic. It's like, what happened to like the you know, the badassery of the women in 3 and 4 and like you had like Pierce in 3 and 4 as well. I think he was in earlier than that as well. But like just these characters had really larger than life personalities. I didn't get any of that from this trailer. I just got a bunch of like 4 like people that just it was like 4 teenagers trying to start up and like steal weapons from these gangsters and stuff. I don't know. There's just a lot there that it just everything missed the mark. I mean, they just needed to show more crazy stuff. They showed a rocket launcher that fires like 8 rockets, which is cool. So hopefully you can get that in game. But yeah, just feeling disappointed about it, like, which is unfortunate. But hopefully, you know, going forward we'll see more stuff on the game and actually get to see what they're adding into the game and how that goes. And obviously it's co-op, so we'll probably do a co-op playthrough of that at some point. But yeah, right now my hype for this game, going from like knowing that they were going to show off a reveal trailer to suddenly went from like excited to see something to like literally just don't care now. Like, that's kind of sad on a franchise that I think has had some of the coolest like mechanics in open world games, and introduced the dubstep gun, which is probably one of the best weapons ever invented, you know, in a game. And yeah, just none of that was there. Just none of that personality was there that you can't come to expect from those games. And yeah, let's see how they go forward and what they do with the marketing material. But right now they've got a lot to do to prove to me that this is going to be the Saints Row style of game that I've come to enjoy and that I will enjoy. Because if this doesn't have the humor, or the humor just doesn't land, I mean, like somebody in the comments saying it looks like Watch Dogs. I'm like, do you know what? There's definitely a Watch Dogs element to that, and you know, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is up to you if you like those games. But yeah, it's just baffling, just very baffling, and overall just disappointed. And you know, we're about 4 or 5 months out from the game coming out, so let's see what they do between now and then to sell this game. And I want it to be good, I want it to do well, but maybe just maybe they need to think about how they show this game off in the future and really kind of start showing that it's more than just like this cartoony game. Like, let's see the fun stuff that we've come to know and love about Saints Row, the crazy missions, and if these characters aren't as likable, then this game is going to be is going to flop. Not flop, that's the wrong word. This game is not going to be as fun if those characters don't have the same kind of bouncing off each other, the quality that the older characters have. And a lot of that was silly humor, but that's what this game does well, or this franchise does well. So anyway, bit of a shorter video today, guys. I just kind of wanted to get this out here because this was huge for me last night, watching this and literally being very disappointed overall, just being like, oh, that's not really what I wanted to see. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. As always, if you like the video, hit like. If you want to see more content like this, and hit subscribe. Obviously put your views down below if you think I'm wrong or right or whatever. Be interesting to know what other people think. Links for Facebook and Twitter will be down below in the description as always, and until next video, I will see you then.